It's time for the Family Feud, introducing the Blagg family. Chuck, Debbie, Dee Dee, Lori, and Fred, ready for action. And the Wright family. Nancy, Carla, Cheryl, Carolyn, and Carolyn. On your marks, let's start the Family Feud. With the star of Family Feud, Richard Dawson.
Thank you. Well, it's lovely. You know, we've gone through so many things here in California. We had the drought, then the earthquake, then torrential rains and floods. We've had a lot of fires recently. And now something really weird has happened. We are now being bombed by our own Navy. No, this is not a joke. I mean, so if you're going to live in California, our own Navy dropped 8 tons of bombs 2.5 miles from a city called 29 Palms. Yes. Do you know where your Navy is? Yeah, they're bombing the hell out of us here. Things are weird, but we're all right. We got the Air Force here, the Blagg. Okay? Yes, I'm glad it wasn't the Air Force. I'd have had strict words with you about that.
We'd never do something like that, Richard.
Of course not. We got $1,282. Let's meet them all.
Okay, Richard, this is my beautiful wife, Debbie.
Yeah?
My beautiful sister, Dee Dee. My sister-in-law, also beautiful, Lori. And her husband, Fred.
Say handsome Fred.
Handsome Fred.
Yeah, don't do compliments all the way and leave old Fred out. No.
Yes.
How long you been in the military? How long?
4 years.
Career or Norm, you going to be in there for a long time?
Most likely.
You like that? You're
Yes,
a
sir.
rescue pilot, you say?
Yes, sir. We have a saying, too,
Yeah.
that I'd like you to know.
What?
It's called support, rescue, get lost.
Almost as bad as being bombed in 29 Palms. Yeah. Anyway, how long have you, what's the last time you made a rescue?
I haven't been on a live rescue yet. I've only been in
As long
operations.
as our money's coming, it's a good cause. You ever rescued anybody?
Just him.
Yeah? Well, you've made it fine, man.
That's right.
You don't have a family yet,
No, not yet.
but you're probably going to have one.
I hope so.
Sure. I'll tell you how it works. Hi.
Hi.
Family?
Yes. I have a husband
Yeah.
and 2 children.
And their names?
My husband's name's Rick, and
I
my
don't give a damn about your house. What's your children name?
Tracy and Darren.
Good, let's move on here. Good Lord. Any uncles you want to talk about?
I have 4.
No, I know you have that brand new little baby, Scotty, wasn't it?
Yes. And I
And-
have another boy, Freddie, a boy, Randy, and a girl, Star.
Aha. All right. Blow him a big kiss. Fred, what do you do, by the way?
Well, I used to deliver babies, and now I finance cars.
You were a doctor?
No, I delivered the last 3 of our 4 children.
Oh, you did? Okay. Do you deliver until 3 in the morning like Pizza Man? No. We're going to challenge you called the Wrights.
Thank you.
Who you got here, darling?
I have my daughter, Carla,
Yeah.
my niece, Cheryl, my niece, Carolyn, and their mother and my sister, Carolyn.
You're a very pretty family.
Thank you.
I just heard this from our producer, that when you went in to audition, right,
Yes.
that somehow the word gospel got out, and you mentioned that you sing at various churches and
Yeah,
things.
and various
Is that
choirs.
true?
That's
Yeah.
right. Uh-huh.
Would you give us a little something? 'Cause I would
Sure.
love. Would you do that?
Why not?
Come on, let me hear.
Yes.
Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. For the Bible tells me so.
That is good. Hello. Yeah. That is, isn't that beautiful? They sound better without music than Al Martino does with a 49-piece orchestra. Isn't that pretty? Isn't that pretty? Oh. Really, I love that. Now, 100 people surveyed, top 5 answers on the board. You have to try and find the most popular answer Here's the question. Name something that's impolite to do.
Belch.
It's very impolite to do what you're... Just then, I hadn't finished your question, but your answer was belch. So let's see if it's there. Excuse me. Belch! Well, listen to all of the question. Now, name something that's impolite to do when someone is talking to you. Excuse me.
Not look at them.
Not look at them.
Not look at them.
Not look at them. There you go. You control it.
Okay, they want to play.
Okay. Let's go back there and
We're gonna
explain your
play.
early buzz in here. Carla, name something that's impolite to do when someone is talking to you.
Interrupt.
Carla says never interrupt. Very good. Although Tom Schneider's made a career out of that show.
Change the subject.
Aha. Okay. Any of our 100 people say, change the subject. They didn't. That's a good answer, but that's a strike. And if you get 3 of those, they get a chance to steal. They're on a bombing raid at the moment. They're... What do you say?
Yawn. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's good. Yeah. Looking for yawn. $74. That was good. Carolyn Darling, name something that's impolite to do when someone is talking to you.
Be uninterested.
Be uninterested? Yeah. Would that be like a... sometimes ignore. Yeah, ignore, the same. Yeah.
I have no suggestion. Change the subject. We said that already.
Yeah. 3 seconds, darling. Now, that's very impolite to do that when I'm talking to this. That's your second strike. It is impolite, isn't it? Hi, Nancy.
Hi,
Well, you've only got
Richard.
2 answers left. What do you think? Something that's impolite to do when someone's talking to you.
I can't think of anything.
Teresa. Hey, you can do it. Take that money. What do you say? $74 up there.
The family has decided that fall asleep should be up there.
Oh, yeah. Sounds like a mafia group, doesn't it? The family has decided very impolite to fall asleep. Fall asleep up there, you get $74. If not, I give it to you. Show me asleep. You got it! I ain't got any idea at all. Number 4, please. Read. I guess that would be impolite. And number 5? Walk away. That's another well-known song. Oh, walk away. Although that's very rude while we're watching commercials. We'll be back right after this.
Here's your Bud Light.
Thank you.
You know, I think I'm just gonna go freshen up a bit, okay?
Okay. Look at that.
You like to dance as much as I like to dance.
Hey, yeah. Well, she's a little annoying, but I'm desperate. Oh, gotta go.
Oh, did you meet Coop?
Coop.
She's annoying, but I'm desperate. She's annoying, but I'm desperate.
What's that all about? Bud Light. Fresh, smooth, real.
Nice try, pretty boy.
It's all here.
Did you eat lunch?
Big taco salad with spicy guacamole.
I'm not reading guacamole on your breath.
Eclipse gum?
Where'd you get that?
There's a stand by 16 over the hill.
Eclipse. It's breath-defying.
Drink variety. Sonic's got it, others don't. Make Sonic your morning drink stop and choose from thousands of different flavor combinations. Start your day with a fresh Sonic Sunrise or come in for our classic cherry limeade. It's not just good, it's Sonic good.
Honey, does this make me look fat?
You betcha.
In the time it takes to pull out the sleeper sofa, you could save hundreds on car insurance. Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
Can your glue do this or this? Wonder Glue can, but it won't save you any money on car insurance.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
Why haven't you called Geico?
Not one of these allergy medicines can give you long-lasting seasonal allergy relief without the risk of drowsiness. But Allegra 180 can. For people 12 and over, side effects are low and may include headache, cold, or backache. Choose long-lasting prescription Allegra.
I saw Jean again yesterday. It was good.
Babs, how are you and Alex doing?
He shows up every day, right on time. Oh, reliable. I like that in a man.
What about you, Deb? You still got a thing for Chuck?
Oh, yeah. Richard, too, actually.
Who doesn't have a thing for Richard?
Richard, Alex, Chuck, the men from GSN on the all-new daytime lineup. Weekdays from 9 to 3, only on GSN, the network for games.
Well, all right. You got 74. Nothing here. Debbie, let's go. 100 people surveyed. Top 5 answers on the board. Here's the question. Name something a magician seems to make appear out of thin air. Yeah.
A rabbit.
One rabbit. Yeah. Number 1 answer. Play or pal.
They say play.
Okay, they're going to play, Carla. Very good. You gave me the number 1 answer. Dee Dee, something that a magician seems to make appear out of thin air.
A bouquet of flowers. All
One bouquet of flowers. You got it. $52 there. I like magicians anyway.
Scarves.
That's right.
Yeah.
Scarves, right?
Now, did any of our 100 people say scarves? They didn't.
Come on.
That's a strike. Fred.
Coins.
Aha.
That's right.
All
Right.
We're looking for coins. You got it. $59 in there. 2 answers left. 1 strike. Chuck, something that a magician seems to make appear out of thin air.
How about people?
People. Okay.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Looking to see people. Not there. 2nd strike. Yeah, me?
A dove or a bird?
Yeah.
All right. If it's there, you're okay. If not, it's your 3rd strike, and the Wrights get a chance to steal. A bird. You got it. $84. Just 1 answer left. Dee Dee?
Lights. You know, lights.
Lights?
Sure, haven't you seen them? Lights.
No.
Lights. Comes
Well,
out of
doesn't
everybody's seen mouth. Yeah, I've seen them.
Lights.
Yeah.
All right. Lights?
I don't know her. She was just outside. No.
Just made up. That's right. When in doubt, deny knowledge. Lights up there, you're okay. Clean sweep. If not, however, 3rd strike, Wrights get a chance to steal. Lights! Not there. Nancy, what is...
The only thing that we could come up with,
Yeah?
eggs.
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 All right.
Eggs.
Okay. Eggs up there, you get the $84. Big lead in the game. If not, however, Blaggs get it, and it'll be a very even game. Eggs! Number 4, please. Cards, yeah. I saw a magician the other day walk down the street, turn into a bar. Just discuss it with yourselves. We'll be back right... Oh, boo yourself.
This is what only 5 pounds of body fat looks like. 5 pounds. How much extra body fat are you carrying around every day? 20? 40? More? This is propylene, clinically proven to reduce body fat, and so powerful that its active ingredient was issued a patent by the United States government for weight loss.
It's like a miracle. I cannot believe it, you know. People, they don't even recognize me.
All you do is take a pill, and the fat just comes off.
I didn't do anything different, and I took it and I lost weight.
Call now to try propylene risk-free for 30 days for only $29.95. If you don't see amazing weight loss results, send it back and we'll refund your $29.95. But wait, it gets better. Call now and we'll include a 2nd bottle absolutely free. Call in the next 10 minutes and your shipping and handling is also free. That's right. Call now and your 2nd bottle and shipping is free. That's an additional $40 value. Yours free when you call right now.
No crunches ever.
Introducing the Ab Lounge, scientifically designed to get you up off the floor, making old-fashioned crunches a thing of the past.
Sculpt your abdominals using the Ab Lounge jackknife, proven in university testing to be better for your body.
It's as easy as a crunch, but the Ab Lounge design makes every move really count, targeting your abs without wasted effort.
Compare the Ab Lounge to an old-fashioned crunch. The advanced Ab Lounge jackknife generates up to 75% more muscle activity in the upper and lower abdominals, and an amazing 268% 5% more in the love handle obliques.
It's a complete lifestyle system, including ab lounge toning routine, healthy eating guide, and an aerobic workout designed to maximize results.
I have this one pair of jeans. After just 8 weeks, my fat jeans don't really fit anymore.
Call now to try the Ab Lounge for 30 days for just $14.95. If you don't agree the Ab Lounge is the best way to a sexy stomach, return it within 30 days for a refund of your $14.95.
Call now and say goodbye to crunches forever.
Nothing lifts the spirits like family and great Italian food.
Come fly with me.
So try Olive Garden's 2 great Alfredos, new chicken portobello and our creamy mushroom Alfredo, or try the steak gorgonzola Alfredo. Olive Garden, when you're here, you're family.
Play mind games online now.
Close game, $84 right there, $74 there. Come on, babe. Dollar values are doubled, and this could decide the winning family. 100 people surveyed. Top 4 answers are on the board. Here's the question. Name something that can be overdue. Yeah.
Bills.
Bill. Okay. 23 people said it. $46 in the bank. One answer better.
A library book.
Library book. You got it.
We're gonna play.
Good answer. That was an excellent answer.
Yeah.
Now, name something that can be overdue.
A baby.
All right.
I
Good
do.
answer.
I think
Good
that's a
answer.
good answer, don't you?
Yeah.
Looking for a pretty baby.
Yeah!
$82. Isn't that good? How you doing?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm just fine. You're in great shape because you got no strikes on you at all.
Really? That helps?
Of course
That
it
helps?
helps.
Okay.
Because say you were wrong, there would be 1 strike. You still have 2 more guesses. They're going to Nancy and Carl. So it's not as though this is the end of the road.
Little bit of
No.
leeway, right?
I think they're holding the louder card up there. They're talking now. Name something that can be overdue.
Certification or recertification.
I didn't understand that.
A recertification.
Well, don't get testy. I mean, explain that.
Okay, a certification is something that you would recert every 6 months or a year. And if it's due for recert and it's overdue, it's delinquent.
Very nicely put. Well, that's good. I should have asked you the common market question, because we could have had a good talk about that. Certification! Not bad. First strike. You're still okay.
Let's see.
Little
Okay.
Nancy.
All right.
Something that can be overdue.
Oh, the only thing I can think of is a review. If you were to be audited and it was overdue.
Okay.
A review, something like
A
that.
review.
Yes.
I was in a review once. Oh, just a second. What do you mean by all?
Okay. If you were supposed to have an examination of your books or your records, maybe once a year, something like that,
And they
review
would
or an
be.
audit, yes.
It would be overdue.
Yes,
Okay,
like that.
that's good enough for me. The dreaded, what we call, review audit. I can't believe. Did you have that answer?
No.
Neither did
I thought about it, but we weren't going for it.
After a baby, I was out. I had no idea what it could be. What we got here for you? $84 plus $1,282, $1,366. Nice family. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you. What a kid. Thank you, Dee Dee. Laurie, give that new baby a kiss for me. Thank you. Who would play? Come on! Who's going to hold my hand? Let's see if they get the money right after this. Bam!
At last,
dry cat food good enough to be called Fancy Feast. Introducing the ultimate feast for the senses. Fancy Feast Gourmet Gold. It's simply the best tasting dry cat food there is.
Cholesterol. It comes buttered, battered, basted, and roasted. But it also comes from Mom, Dad, Grandma Rose, and Grandpa Joe. Your cholesterol doesn't just come from food. It also has a lot to do with family history. Ask your doctor about Vytorin. A healthy diet is important, but when it's not enough, adding Vytorin can help. Vytorin treats the two sources of cholesterol, food and what your body makes naturally based on family history. Vytorin lowers bad cholesterol 45 to 60%. Vytorin is not for everyone, including people with liver problems, women who are nursing, pregnant, or may become pregnant. Unexplained muscle pain or weakness could be a sign of a rare but serious side effect. Vytorin may interact with other medicines or certain foods, increasing your risk of getting this serious side effect. Simple blood tests are needed to check for liver problems. Continue to follow a healthy diet and ask your doctor about adding Vytorin. For the two sources of cholesterol, remember the name Vytorin. That's Vytorin.
You know, it's okay to change some things in your life. If depression has a hold on you, it doesn't have to be forever. I spent a year not moving forward, stagnant, just existing. It was my lost year. Your life is all about the decisions you make. Getting treatment for my depression was the best decision I ever made. There's help out there. Why live with depression when maybe you could live without it?
So my brother Scotty called me this morning. Says he needs money, and you won't believe the story he told me.
See, what happened was, I was going fishing, and the circus was rolling in, and this lady, she had the hiccups, and then my long-lost dog, yeah, she showed up out of nowhere. And I swear, but my tire took a hit.
Money problems are always full of drama. Sending money shouldn't be. Western Union makes it easy with over 200,000 agent locations worldwide. You give us the money, we give them the money. For every story, Western Union.
Play mind games online now.
Now, we got Mom, Nancy, off earphones on. Can't hear us. We're going to play for the big money. Okay. You're so cute. Thank you. Why don't you get it all? Okay. 15 seconds. Thank you. Name a good night to go to dinner.
Saturday.
Something people do on airplanes.
Drink alcohol.
A little boy's toy.
Truck.
One of the 5 senses.
Smell.
A jewel you'd find in a crown.
Diamond.
Turn around. Do like good. You play this at home a lot because you're a good player.
Yes.
I can tell that. You're not nervous at all. Good night to go to dinner, we asked. You said Saturday. Is that okay? About 7 up here? Oh,
Yes.
Saturday. You said. Our survey said 37. Something people do on airplanes. You started to write a Harold Robbins novel. You said, drink alcohol and... And our survey said 23. Little boy's toy. You said truck. Our survey said 26. You got 80. One of the 5 senses, I would have said grumpy, but you said smell. Our survey said 110. And a jewel you find in a crown, and you said a diamond. Our survey said oh. You're on the ball. You are good. Off you go. Here's Mama. Let's go. That. You're 45 points away. She's fantastic.
My goodness.
Stand right there. Going to ask you the same questions that I asked Carly. Cannot duplicate her answers. If you do, you hear this. I say try again, you give me another answer. Okay? Please remind everyone those marvelous answers Carly gave us. Give me 20 seconds on the clock, please. Name a good night to go to dinner.
Sunday.
Something people do on airplanes.
Eat.
A little boy's toy.
A truck.
Try again.
Tricycle.
One of the 5 senses.
Here.
A jewel you'd find in a crown.
Diamond.
Try again.
Pearl.
Pearl. Turn around. Isn't she good?
Oh,
yeah.
You are too, though.
Thanks a lot.
You are 45 points away from the big money. A good night to go to dinner, we asked, and you said? Sunday. I'm glad you said that because I'm having dinner. Saturday with Carl.
Saturday with her, Sunday.
And our survey said 9. The number one answer was Friday. You're now 36 points away. Something people do on airplanes. And you said? Eat. They do indeed. Our survey said? 15. Drink was the number one answer. You are now 21 points away from $5,000, a little boy's toy. You said tricycle. If it's worth 21 points, it's worth $5,000. Our survey said 3. A truck. Number one was truck. You're now 18 points away. One of the 5 senses. You said hearing. We want it to be worth 18 points. Our survey for the money said 10. Sight was number one. Sight. Now, you're 8 points away, and we said a jewel you'd find in a crown, and you said a pearl. You only need 8 points. The top answers were ruby and diamond, but I know they find pearls there, don't they? 8 points for $5,000. Our survey said... Then they've never seen the Queen of England's crown because she has lots of pearl. But you got lots of money. You got $192, $5 every point. Total of $960. We'll be back right after this.
I tried lots of different allergy medicines, but I still had to give up a roommate with cats, a boyfriend with cats, and my own love of dogs. Then I found Zyrtec.
No other allergy medicine is approved to treat more indoor and outdoor allergies than Zyrtec, the number one antihistamine prescribed by allergists. The most common side effects were drowsiness, dry mouth, and tiredness. Since individual results may vary, ask your doctor if going straight to Zyrtec is right for you. Lots of allergy medicines, just one Zyrtec.
A warning for arthritis patients taking Vioxx. The Vioxx manufacturer recently withdrew the arthritis medication from the worldwide market because an ongoing clinical trial confirmed Vioxx increases the risk of heart attacks and strokes. If you or a loved one took Vioxx and suffered a heart attack, stroke, or death,
call 1-800-437-0102. That's 1-800-437-0102.
I hate the mailman, especially when he delivers us another auto insurance bill. We could be saving a bundle with one quick visit to insurance.com. You can compare rates from top auto insurance companies side by side, then buy the policy that's right for you, all in one place. All you have to do is log on to insurance.com or call for a knowledgeable licensed rep. Insurance.com does the shopping for you by bringing together a whole bunch of leading insurance companies to compete for your business. You'll see the best quotes so you can compare, buy, and save big. New customers report saving hundreds of dollars. Don't let the mailman spoil your day, or cats either. Compare, buy, save at insurance.com. 888-700-1281.
We have only begun to fight. There's more Family Feud on the way, followed by 2 episodes of Win Ben Stein's Money on GSN.
Magic words when you watch the food. All right, we'll be back.
Most men are actually intimidated by playing against a woman.
Women, you know, they just don't see the big picture.
I believe that men are in general
I'm not afraid of any of the players.
I think
every poker player is an egomaniac.
we have the potential to slaughter
them. I don't think that's necessary.
I usually know what they're going to do.
Why are men better poker players than women?
This week, watch Jennifer Harmon, Chloe Gowan, and Evelyn Ing take on Chris Moneymaker, Amir Vahidi, and Lane Flack.
Feeling a little bit intimidated here.
Poker Royale Battle of the Sexes, hosted by Tom Likas and Kennedy. Friday at 9 on GSN.
I saw Gene again yesterday. It was good.
How are you and Alex doing? He shows up every day, right on time.
Richard, Alex, Chuck, the men from GSN. Weekdays from 9 to 3, only on GSN.